Hi Terri, it's lovely to see you today here at Punch Records. Can you tell us a little bit about your musical journey? Because it's quite interesting, isn't it, from classical to urban style?
You know, actually, I think it'd be easy if you ask me a question because it's so much. I start to go off on tangents after a while, so I think I wouldn't even know where to start. Okay, so.
You started off, you were classically trained?
Yes, I was classically trained. I was 15, I went to boarding school. And the only way I could have singing lessons was by having classical, opera lessons. So I had opera training at the age of 15. When I left school, I decided I really wanted to get into more secular music, which is like, soul and, poppy stuff. So I kind of just started singing and finding my own voice. And by the time I was 18, I started singing professionally and lent my voice to people like Jackson Bigfoot, a lot of dance records and stuff like that. And then I just kind of got my own album now, and I started Def Jam in the UK. Yeah. And had 2 albums with them, left them, took a bit of a hiatus, and now I'm back.
So for most artists starting out, getting signed is sort of the main aim, obviously, to get your music out there. And, for you, was it a high or a low when you first got signed?
Do you know what? I think at the time it was just about. When I was younger at the time, you felt like you needed a label for you to get heard. But I realise nowadays you don't really labels. You don't really need a label. You need distribution really. People, just a good plan, the right team behind you that can put things together and put it out. But I think back then, definitely having a deal was the thing. But nowadays, I don't feel like that.
Yeah. So. When you actually decided that you wanted to leave the record label, it must have been a sort of scary situation. How did you deal with that?
Do you know what, in a way, we both parted ways. It was more, I was going to get dropped at some point anyway, so it wasn't me leaving. I think it was good for me that I left, and I think it's good that it happened to me because I could have stayed there and ended up doing a lot of stuff that I didn't necessarily want to do, and it would have been true to me. So I think it wasn't scary, it was actually quite relieving actually, because I could just be free and just be around family and just, not worry about what people think and what I be. I just do what I do, and now I'm back to do what I do.
So for artists who are in that situation now, looking for that deal, what's your advice to them? What to look out for and what to do when things aren't working out?
Well, I think you just know what you've got, why you got into it. Like, know what your journey is and know why you want to be signed and what you're going to get out of it. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's a job in a sense. When you're signed, it's a job. So you have to make sure that you follow the criteria. You have to make sure you get it right. But if you're doing it by yourself, you don't have to worry about all those things. It's about seeing, trying and testing, and it's about development. So that's the thing. That's all I'd say, is just be aware of that you have to pay half of that stuff back.
Good advice. In terms of the different things that you do, singer-songwriting and record producing, are you still doing record producing?
Well, I never really produced a record myself, but I write all the songs and I tell them what I want to do. So yeah, I still do that, yeah.
Which gives you the most buzz?
Do you know what, all of it does.
Yeah.
It just all depends. Like some songs will come to me just like that. Some songs will take longer. But being on stage will be one of my biggest buzzes, just to see the reaction of the people before me. Everything gives me a buzz, feeling honest. Music just gives me a buzz.
How would you describe your music? Because you've said in the past, I've read that you've said you don't like to be pigeonholed.
Well, I would say I'm very soulful. I'm a very soulful artist, so no matter what I do, no matter what genre I kind of get into, I'm always going to be soulful. So that's always going to be Terri. As I say to people recently, like, my voice is an instrument, and I kind of just blend my vocals to whatever suits the canvas.
You were nominated for a Mercury Prize a long time ago.
10 years ago.
Jesus.
It's nuts.
What are you looking to get towards now?
How do you know what's that?
Where are you sort of aiming for now in terms of your career aspirations?
Do you know what? I just want to have lots of music out there. I want to write for other people. I want to tour. I want to just reach everyone, and I want people to come, and I want people to go out to concerts again. Do you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people go out to see people anymore. It's like everything is just so virtual. It's just on the internet or whatever else. So I really want it to be on to big shows.
Yeah.
Just sell them all out.
Yeah, that's positive. Because again, you said in the past that you didn't feel soul music had the had the support in this country that, you know, obviously there is an audience out there.
Yes,
it's
there is,
really, really popular.
Yeah.
So what do you think can be done to get the music out there for people?
Do you know what? I think we just need to get more exposure, really. Do you know what I mean? Like, we need to be on TV more, especially. We need to be in those magazines more. Yeah. Obviously, everyone just wants drama and excitement in it. So, and obviously, soul music is really not about trying to be cool. It's just about just feeling the vibe and showing love. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I feel like at the moment, I think for some reason everyone's on this negative thing, and I'm trying to eradicate that and the joy and happiness.
What's your current album that's out at the moment?
Oh, I've got an EP out on the moment, which is it's called Matters of the Heart, and it's just a lot of songs that I've done with different genres. Like, for instance, this one song I've done with Mensa, he's a Ghanaian artist, and I've done stuff with Artful Dodger as well, Deneo, Spectre Soul. They were like up and coming, and also like big in their genre, like drum and bass, funky house, and some soul, some pop. And it's just showing like, you know, the different things I've been doing over the years. Yes, yeah. But I've got another album coming out called Lady with this girl called Nicole Ray, which is produced by Truthful Soul. I don't know if you've heard Truthful Soul, but they did Alan Black's album. Yeah, so we're about to go on a tour with that, which is exciting.
And have you wrote all the songs on that?
Yes, yeah, we wrote everything together. Yeah.
What's your personal favourite?
So, I mean, I love the song that I've got at the moment called He Loves Me, one of my favourites, but then there's a song called that I've done with Labout. They're like a soulful house collective called Here With You. With all the stuff I've done with Labout. I mean, everything I do I love, to be honest. There's not really one I like more or less.
When do you get the most inspiration from writing? Is it at night, or when you've had something happen, or somebody tells you something and it inspires you? Or...
Do you know what? This the thing is crazy. There's no formula with me. It's just happens. It's weird. I've said it to my friend. When I write, it just comes. And when I think about it too much, it never turns out the way I want it to turn out. So I realise I just have to let it do its thing. Someone's guiding me. I don't know how, but he does.
So how many tracks from the new album that's coming out?
Honestly, album's 11 tracks.
11?
Yes.
Yeah. And are you doing music videos for it as well?
Yes, we did a music video for it the other day. We still haven't seen it yet and we're quite scared. So we don't know what the hell happened to it, but it's coming out on the 13th and we're quite... It should be fun. We've opened a convenience store. It's all about money. It's supposed to be like playful fun.
Yeah.
So the song's all about, you know, fun, but like we're just completely different and random in the middle. But looking forward to it though. So.
Okay. Where do you feel you're getting the most buzz from in the UK at the moment?
Do you know what? I feel like I've been everywhere, you know, because I've realised, because of the different genres that I'm involved in now, seeing that different people are kind of getting it. I think, yeah, like London, obviously, it's been really cool, Liverpool, yeah.
Okay. And in terms of your gigs,
yes,
you've got a big gig coming up soon
here
in Birmingham.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Yes, so I'm performing at the Drum with Kof. He's headlining, but Kof is performing as well. He's amazing. You have to check him out. It's so good. And it's going to be... I haven't been back to Birmingham for a while, so I'm looking forward to it because the Birmingham crowd's nice. They know how to party. So yeah, so 25th of this month.
And what's going to be on the bill? What you're going to be?
Oh, it's going to be a live band. It's going to be me and a live band and Kof and a live band. So.
And is it going to be things off your new album?
Oh yeah, there's going to be a mixture of old, new. Because I mean, I haven't got an album out right now, so I'm still making an album. It's just more old stuff and collaborations that I've done with people that people have been hearing over the past few years. Yeah.
Who's been the collaborations that you've enjoyed the most?
Oh, definitely Deneo, Spectre Soul. As I said, everyone I work with, I don't work with people unless I really enjoy it, to be honest. Yeah. I think I'm at that stage in my life at this point that I only do things that I actually really enjoy.
So you always have that fun?
Yeah,
you think
always.
It's going to be good?
Yeah, always. Yeah, otherwise I don't even bother going to the studio. Sorry.
So who's sort of on the horizon that you'd really love to work with that you haven't worked with so far?
You know, I'd like to work with Carly one day. I think Carly is just someone who's very talented. I like the way he does different things. Yeah. And Stephen, I'd like to work with him. He's a great producer.
Just add that thing on me
and in terms of where your fans can find your material,
yes. If you want to know what I'm up to, follow me on Twitter, which is at RealMZWalker, or go to my website, which is RealMZWalker.com, and you'll find anything you need to know about me.
Yeah, I mean, once Simon's
Who
okay,
are you
I mean,
sort of getting inspiration from at the moment in terms of their music?
Do you know what? It's really bad. This is going to sound really disgusting, but me, myself, and I am. Do you know, I've got so much music to do, but I've been working on so many different things, and I'm always writing and stuff. So
You're totally absorbed in that.
unfortunately. But there's a few things that I hear sometimes. I mean, I really listen. I love Roses Kapoor. I love the soundtrack, I like Little Dragon. A lot of electro stuff, you know, but definitely more my stuff.
Can we ask you a controversial question?
Oh gosh, please.
The Mobos. It's had a lot of criticism.
How do people keep asking me questions? Don't ask me, please. No, go on.
It's had a lot of criticism.
Yes.
What's your view on it?
You know what, it's funny because I think at the moment it's important that we have something like that, you know, that even represents anything like that. But I just do feel that they need to kind of dig a bit more deeper, I feel like, and they need to not do the obvious. That's what I'd say for the moment, because I know Kanye very well, and she's a lovely, beautiful lady. And I see what she's trying to do, and I understand that it's definitely more about funding, unfortunately, sometimes. Obviously, you've got no one that can pay for it. But you can't really have a put show together, and unfortunately most of those people that are getting nominated or getting the awards are usually on labels, and they probably, you know, pay for tables and pay for this. And I'm sure that, I mean, I'm not sure, don't quote me, it might not be right, but that's the census that I'm getting. So I think, you know, but also the people that are getting nominated are also representing black music, so you can't say they're not. But I just do feel like they do need to have a bit more of a variety of it. And not just kind of like really showcase each, like even like the gospel act, for instance, you just hear about it and you don't really know anything about the artists that are winning. Then Rachel Kerr, for instance, is a really great thing. She's been doing it for a while, so I just think I just need to just hone into things a bit more.
Did you have a view on the hip hop stroke grime genre that they were giving an award to? A lot of people have felt that.
Oh, Plan B, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not about him getting it, but the fact that the two genres have been merged together.
Again, because they're not doing. This is why I think I'm probably gonna get in trouble. But I just feel like they don't do their research enough, and I think they shouldn't just jump things together just to get an award. So I think, I don't know. I don't think it's very clever to do that, because again, you piss people off that way. Do you know what I mean?
So note to the Mobos.
Yeah, in a sense.
In a positive way.
Things. Yeah, in a positive way. Always. Because as I said, it wasn't for them. They've been doing it for how long now? 12 years?
Something like that.
Yeah, which is amazing. In this day and age, still be around,
and
you have to give them kudos for that.
Yeah.
But you know, it's not easy. Everyone's always going to have something to say, aren't they? So.
In terms of radio play, who do you feel? You know, where do you feel is promoting soul and music that perhaps people don't get to hear that much?
Do you know what I must say? I think Rinse.
You know, the underground.
Yeah, I think Rinse and Birmingham, they play a lot of, you know, what's going on underground and what people actually want to hear. Do you know what I mean as well? And people can, you know, actually request and say things, and it's not. I mean, it's playlisted, but at the same time they play a variety of things, which I really like. So Rinse and Bang.
So big ups to them.
Yes, and you know, and an extra.
Yeah.
Because they still play my music, so I love them for that.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, where are you off to after you leave here today?
Do you know what? Back to London. And then the next day I'll come back to Liverpool to rehearse with the band on the 25th. So yeah.
Okay. Well, it's been lovely talking to you today. And thank you very much for giving time to Midlands music scene.
Thank you for having me.